There are two commentary sets I'm reviewing in this video. They're really, really great sets from Zondervan. They happen to be on sale at logos.com this month for 40% off. That means a tremendous deal like on this first one, the Zondervan Exegetical Commentary, 26 volumes, normally $739, now on sale for $443. That's 40% off. And I love this set. I highly recommend it. And the reason that I love this set, not only do the scholars involved are really, really, really good scholars. There are people like Boda, there's people like Daniel Block, Kevin Youngblood, Kenneth Turner, Grant Osborne, Mark Strauss, David Garland, Frank Thielman, Paul Gardner, Thomas Schreiner, Clinton Arnold, George Guthrie, David Powell, Craig Blomberg, Karen Jobes, on and on it goes. There's just some really excellent scholarship in here. But what I really, really love about this series, and the reason that I reached out to Logos to get a review copy of this, so this is actually something that they have given gratis for this review, you have to be pretty transparent about that, is because there's some diversity, male and female, and there are also some racial diversity within the scholarship. But I love also that the way that they break the passages down passage by passage. The first thing they do is they give the main idea of the passage, then they give the literary context of the passage, then they give translation and exegetical outline of the passage, structure and literary form, explanation of the text, and a canonical and practical significance of each unit of text throughout each book that it covers, 26 volumes. So I love that because all of those different pieces come together to bring the text meaning. It's not just walking through word by word. You need the broader literary context. You need those kinds of backgrounds and things to inform your study of the text. So I love the fact that they pull all of those things together in a way that helps make tremendous sense of the text through, again, some of the very best scholarship out there. I'm going to put a link to this commentary series in the description. The other thing I really love about this is that it's pretty recent. So these volumes were from 2008 to 2023, most of them 2020 to 2023, very, very recent. And the reason that's important in biblical scholarship is because that means that they're able to make use of the most recent scholarship out there when they're writing these commentaries. These volumes are based in the Greek and Hebrew text, so it does help to have a knowledge of Greek and Hebrew. Not totally essential, but super helpful if you do. The next set I'm going to cover requires less knowledge of Greek and Hebrew, so if that's where you're at, which is probably most people out there, then hang on for the second review I'm going to give you in about 45 seconds. This series has a tremendous focus on the structure of the text, how the text is organized, lots of charts and graphs showing chiastic structure and the way that the text is structured, which does give meaning to the text. Now, should you buy whole set commentaries like this? Often people say no, but the reason they say no is because you're going to spend an exorbitant amount of money on, and some volumes you're just never going to use. But when it's 40% off, you're basically getting it nearly for half off. You might be able to justify that purchase because by the time you pick and choose the ones, the very best ones, you at this point have already spent the $440+ that it would take to get the entire set anyway. So that's why I'm an advocate for whole sets when they're 40, 50, 60% off like this set is right now. The second set from Zondervan is the Expositor's Bible Commentary Revised. This is not the old set from like 20, 30 years ago. It's not the dated set. This is a newer set from some great scholars. Again, 40% off, regularly $500, marked down to $300. That's a tremendous savings on this set. But what caught my attention on this one really were the list of authors, the scholars who were involved. You have people like Sailhammer, Walter Kaiser, Richard Hess, Ronald Allen, Mark Boda, Ronald Youngblood, John Walton, Kenneth Barker, D.A. Carson, David Powell, Robert Mounts, Richard Longenecker, David Garland, Andreas Kostenberger, R.T. France, George Guthrie, on and on the list goes. Some phenomenal scholars. When I hear those names, like I want those commentaries in my software so that I can study from those people because I have a high degree of respect of their knowledge of the text. Again, this set does not require a knowledge of Greek and Hebrew to use these. The text is based on the NIV and the Greek and Hebrew, but basically working out the NIV translation. It's a verse-by-verse commentary going through each book of the Bible. Very straightforward. Each section of scripture comes with a broad overview and then a verse-by-verse commentary breakdown. This is 12,000 pages of content for $300 from some of the best scholarship, only through the end of June. Then it bumps back up to regular price to $500. And not only that, but with both of these commentary sets, you're going to get full Logos functionality. with all the tools that you have and whatever degree, like whatever level of logos that you have, this is going to integrate in with your software. If you already own some of these volumes individually, that's going to dynamic price the price down based on what you already own. So these are some really great sets, and I hope that you'll take a look at it. There's a link in the description to each of these sets, and I asked Logos for them because they're wonderful sets. I wanted these in my library, and so I'm more than happy to review these and share with you the wonderful deal that's going on this month, June 2024, for 40% off. You got, less than 10 days left on that, so I hope that you'll go ahead and jump on that. And if right now, if you use the word by word, all one word coupon code, you can get another 10% off. If it's your first time purchase, there's a way to get 10% off. So let me know in the comments if you have any questions about that, and thanks for watching.